This is Father Chris Fallon. I'm sitting here with St. Teresa at St. Teresa's Norris Green, and my main purpose in recording this brief message is that if you've been using the YouTube channel either for St. Teresa's or for Queen of Martyrs to watch our masses, we're switching to a different system. That as from this evening, Mass from both churches will be live streamed. We have a permanent live stream system that was installed yesterday. And you can find those Masses by going to either St. Teresa's website or Queen of Martyrs' website and just clicking on the picture of the church there, the play button, and that will start the live stream. And our Masses will be at 6 o'clock on Saturday this evening in both churches, 10 o'clock tomorrow here at St. Teresa's and 11:30 at Queen of Martyrs. There are other times for during the week on the website. But I just thought I would recommend to you, if you haven't seen it already, Pope Francis's message to the whole world last night, which is available on the Vatican website. If you just type in Vatican to Google, you get Vatican News, and Pope Francis's address is the main item, the first item at the moment. And he was speaking about that story in the Gospel where the disciples are on the lake and there is a terrible storm as the night draws in, and they get very frightened, and the Lord is asleep in the stern of the ship, and they call on him and they say, "Do you not care about us? We are going down." And first of all, Pope Francis reflects on how this speaks to our experience now, because it begins when evening had come. And Pope Francis says, "For weeks now it has been evening. Thick darkness has gathered over our squares, our streets and our cities. It has taken over our lives, filling everything with a deafening silence and a distressing void that stops everything as it passes by. We feel it in the air. We notice it in people's gestures. Their glances give them away. We find ourselves afraid and lost. Like the disciples in the Gospel, we were caught off guard by an unexpected, turbulent storm. We have realized that we are all in the same boat, all of us fragile and disoriented, but at the same time important and needed. All of us called to row together, each of us in need of comforting the other. On the boat are all of us. Just like those disciples who spoke anxiously with one voice, saying, 'We are perishing.' So we too have realized that we cannot go on thinking of ourselves, but only together we can do this." And he speaks of the faith that the disciples had in Jesus, and he talks about our faith too. He says, "This is the life in the Spirit that can redeem, value, and demonstrate how our lives..." Just lost my place there a moment. "That can redeem, value and demonstrate how our lives are woven together and sustained by ordinary people, often forgotten people who do not appear in newspaper and magazine headlines nor on the grand catwalks of the latest show, but who without any doubt are in these very days writing the decisive events of our times. Doctors, nurses, supermarket employees, cleaners, caregivers, providers of transport, law and order forces, volunteers, priests, religious men and women, and so very many others who have understood that no one reaches salvation by themselves. In the face of so much suffering, where the authentic development of our peoples is assessed, we experience the priestly prayer of Jesus, that they may all be one." How many people every day are exercising patience and offering hope, taking care to sow not panic, but a shared responsibility. How many fathers, mothers, grandparents and teachers are showing our children in small everyday gestures how to face up to and navigate a crisis by adjusting their routines, lifting their gaze and fostering prayer? How many are praying, offering and interceding for the good of all? Prayer and quiet service, these are our victorious methods. And I'm just going to end with the blessing that he ends with. His blessing to the whole world from the steps of St. Peter's. The Pope said, "Dear brothers and sisters, from this place that tells of Peter's rock-solid faith, I would like this evening to entrust all of you to the Lord, through the intercession of Mary, health of the people and star of the stormy sea. From this colonnade that embraces Rome and the whole world, may God's blessing come down upon you as a consoling embrace. Lord, may you bless the world, give health to our bodies and comfort our hearts. You ask us not to be afraid. Yet our faith is weak and we are fearful. But you, Lord, will not leave us at the mercy of the storm. Tell us again, do not be afraid. And we, together with Peter, cast all our anxieties onto you, for you care about us." That message of Pope Francis reminds me of something the Archbishop Malcolm said in his video message to us during the week. Let's remember that the enemy is the coronavirus. Let's not let fear be the enemy. I hope that you will join us at our live stream masses from St. Teresa's or Queen of Martyrs, and you do so not on this YouTube channel, but by going to the website of St. Teresa's or Queen of Martyrs and clicking on the picture that you see there. God bless you.